that means going to kare did you go there? That means going to retreat in the Ruwaling where I lived 7 years because I escaped from my home Tame, the monastery close, so from my uncle who carved mantras on sponsor on big rock in the road, where people can go around when they go this way, right side, and when they come back to the left side. So near the road, so many people sponsor, so then they spend around 3 months to carve. Very, very extremely beautiful, so nice. So it's carved in black. So anyway, my uncle, our lecturer, he taught the first alphabet. So that I was very small. I don't know, 4 or 5 years. So, so then when one time my teacher uncle went inside to cook food. Well, we eat food 3 times or 4 times. The puja, the 4 times at least, more. But we don't eat much in India or Tibetan. But then when I come back to Sulukhumbu, so I attend puja Shidro. So basically Pema Sambhava. Practicing. So you have maybe 4 food or 5 food, But very surprised I can eat. I can eat, even though different, So when you reach the country, what do people do? You can eat 4 or 5 times meal. Very surprising. So anyway, so in childhood time, so you see, my teacher went inside to make food. Then I was alone. So then you see, I think, at home you play. So the thought comes, then you just run. Then you just run from the teacher's place. They just run. You don't, children time, you don't analyze. We just learning alphabet has a great benefit, or the playing has a great benefit at home, so you don't analyze. You just run. After you thought play, you just run. And so, so I ran a few times like that. So when I was running, I ran very fast because I see caves very dark, and I get very scared and it's run so fast. So I don't know, some of maybe you heard already. So anyway, my mother made pants, to wear pants, and the pants here, and then goes over here. But I was not taught how to make pipi kaka by wearing the pants. And and then I escaped. So kaka came out, and then with that I quickly ran to the home, down. See, so I didn't have to open. So it was like this. So I didn't know. I was not taught to. So I ran with it to the home. My mother was outside near home, outside without the nuns, or I don't know the nuns. There's some people around, or whose house nearby my mother's. So they're just talking. Then my mother took my pants and everything out, cleaned, all the time. So, yeah. So then, due to my mother's unbelievable kindness, scars of kindness, so then because I escaped 3 times, I think 3 or something. So I was sent to, one man carried me backside. I was so close, from Namjapasa, this side, Sulukumu, this side people are clever. The Sherpas clever. And the other ruling people are, they're kind of little bit, not very kind of intelligent, clever, not like that. So it's a guy like that. So anyway, normally you cross 3 days. Normal. But the Sherpas go faster. Normally you go 3 days. You pass. So then you sleep in the caves. Then you see your shoes inside the grass, hay. So the leather, they're sort of so white. So they change. You put new one and like that in the fire. So there's no fire. So this leaf, dry leaf, you put that in with the stone, then the iron, that's we produce fire spark, and then it's produce smoke. Then you put grass or something, it can burn. Then you put wood. The person carry with wood, not that you can find wood there. So that's rocks, and there's one special flower, looks like cotton. I don't know. Looks like cotton. The flower looks like cotton in the mountain. There's another flower. There's one that grows. So anyway, that they make the food and sleep. Normally it's 3 days. So one person who carries me at that one time down many stories, the lake, where blue, you see crack, very deep. There's sometimes on the crack there's snow. So if you don't put your handle first like this, then you fall down. Through the stories deep. So there's a snow over on top. So one who leads you, the group, then you use your handle like this. There's a handle, I don't know what's the name in English. This, X or some, I don't know, X. Yeah. So person who is wise, so he leads. But everybody has the ropes tied up. Only one time, the one who carried me fell down. So it wasn't bad. Fell down and But but at one time, my teacher, the second alphabet teacher, second alphabet teacher, wanted to take the Lama initiation, famous Lama prayer, Lama initiation. I memorized while I was rolling, Lama. And that's all such a prayer. So from the monastery Thame, that time the Lama of the Thame monastery is now the incarnation, you see. The one before is the incarnation. I know. It took the long life initiation, I loved it. And one before that, what held this much? Very good hearted and just rooted and sometimes give initiation like that. So anyway, what to say? So yeah, he was giving Lama initiation. So rolling, so my teacher, my uncle, also teacher, same time, the second alphabet teacher. So so we went to take Lama initiation from that Lama, Tamil, bonus Lama, the first one. So my teacher was carrying me backside on the luggage, on the bedding, and the other things, and I'm on top. Then while he was walking, there's no such thing as road, but people who knows the guide. So rocks like that, and guide. So while he gives him meat from, I don't know, meat he was carrying, so he gives him meat like this, meat, and then I eat meat backside. My teacher used to make meat. Sometimes the autumn time, the wolves eat animals, so plenty of meat. To put it, maybe, I don't know, something, keep in the pot like that by cutting pieces. So anyway, he was carrying me, my teacher was carrying me, always eating meat backside. So lived so that's one place, most dangerous place. I don't know what's called name. Mountain like this. Then usually stone comes, big stone, small stone comes. It's very high. So here you take rest. Edible take that's carry very heavy load. The things to sell on beside the buildings, then on top of that things to sell. Well, they carry a lot. They take rest, and then everyone drink alcohol. They put it alcohol, and then you keep on your hands like this. And not me, I don't get alcohol, but then everybody really get like this. There's no road, so rock. Then you walk up a little bit up. So So the first time I heard noise. So I wonder, I was carried by a person. I said, well, what is this? Then it seems everybody recited something. So all the Sherpas, they recited, so maybe some Tibetans, there is, then there is a Omani Bema. So I guess sometimes. So everybody recites. So that's why many people, so then you hear the noise, so everybody, because you can die in the time. Stone will come down, you will die in the time. So it's like the Sherpa's life. It's a very hard life. Very difficult, very hard life. You make business by carrying things on the yak, and then you push them on the rock, so hard life, difficult life. So like that, but yeah, I went through three times, I think, but nothing happened. Nobody did. But you see, you come like this, as soon as you finish, as soon as your group finish here, then stones fall down. Ting! Then big ones, big rocks fall down. That was, every time I thought somebody died, they were falling people. I got first, but died. I thought, now somebody died. But then, when even the group reach here, then the stone comes. Very strange. When the group complete here, then stone comes. But stone doesn't come before when we were resting here, stone doesn't come. Very interesting. Very interesting. So, refugee, relying on Pamasambhava, totally from the heart. Totally from the heart. So that's the refuge how we should have in the daily life. Totally rely upon Buddha. I mean, whom we take refuge, no mistakes. That perfect one. That it has all the qualities to guide you. So whether from the Buddha's guiding, from your side to guide, whether you take refuge, whether you rely on not, that's the question. Whether you rely on not, whether you face to rely on not, that's the question. But from the side, Buddha, that is no problem. So, problem is from your side, you follow or not. That's whatever karma to follow, whatever karma to rely on, to follow. That's whatever karma, whatever merit. So that's the question. See, that's from beginning to rebirth, not on this life. So that's a huge question. So most people in the world, even human beings, suffering from beginning to rebirth because of the, no merit to the refuge, rely on Buddha. So they rely on the sun, they rely on rocks, trees, they rely on buffalo. So anyway, the different beings who don't recall this. Anyway, so so what I'm saying, like that. So it's very strange, how to say words. It's very interesting. So nothing happens. When you rest here, nothing happens. But when you finish here, as soon as the group complete here, then comes strong, big, small. So like that. So I think that people rely on Pamasambhava, Buddha, you see, enlightened being totally, completely, because they can die anytime. So I think that's, definitely benefits of refuge, taking refuge. Then there might be maybe some devils possible stood there. But it's very, very, very interesting. I like that. There was hardly any story Sherpas were killed. And there was something happened, but not that's the road, but the story is not common. That you see, people get killed, not very common. So what's like that? Anyway, what I'm saying. So that there's in the rolling, there's a Pamasambhava cave, look like Pamasambhava's hat, and amazing cave. I was taken there by somebody when I was small, and if you clean the cave, reverse sanction, if you do reverse sanction, then definitely nectar comes from the seeding. There's a mark where the nectar comes from. It's like a wax, put in the rock, like that, exactly. And also, so in the Laudo has the same thing, because Paramasamma was there short time. So because of the reason, because of that, there's a nectar, there's a, in the cave, you see, there's a, like a wax, there's a nectar where nectar comes. But I never saw in my cave nectar while I was there. Only around the cave, but not from there. In the past life, I heard that the nectar comes from there. They put one table, then another table, then vase. Then nectar comes from there, in the collect in the vase. Then with that water gives you a long life initiation. But I never saw nectar in that in the cave after probably I was not so obscure to receive the nectar. So this famous summer cave, nectar comes quite often. You do reverse to clean. But the one monk, someone who took me there, didn't do that. So I was there a short time. He didn't clean. So he did the retreat, I think maybe two times. So then there's a Milarepa cave nearby. So he had such strong feeling there. He wanted to go that retreat again. So then not that he asked the initiation, but I thought, because I visited the Milarepa Initiation from my guru, Jabja's second session, from past life. So received this monastery on the hill of the Swayambanath. Now it's down below, new and built, you see. I forgot the name. So when it's on the hill, then Rinpoche was staying there. Rinpoche gave the initiation. Give the Milarepa initiation. I myself, and then there was a French girl, student of French girl, one tall one. Then another French man who was around us, but never involved real practice of Dharma, but very nice guy. He covered the roof of the Laudo of Gomba. He sponsored. He sponsored. It was sponsored by one ex-monk, who became rich by selling statues. But he didn't succeed. I think he business didn't succeed. So he offered tea in the bamboo, the 1 year for the monks. That time the Laudo, the government monks original in Laudo. So he was going to cover the roof, but he was unable to. So this Frenchman did, Philippe, his name is Philippe. Yes. He covered, he came alone. And Budgaya, I think I was taking the Gelong ordination, I think it might be that one. So he was not in the hotel. He could have stayed in the hotel. But he stayed outside restaurant. There's a Tibetan restaurant. So they didn't have blanket. So what happened was what they used on the bed. He lay down on the table, long table. Then what they used on the bed was only him, the lady on the restaurant used what goes in the bed, only him, on his body as blanket. So the stories in those times. Anyway, so So what I was going to say. Yeah. So Rinpoche didn't ask whether they go to another preliminary grade initiation or this is my highest initiation or that thing Rinpoche gave that and then after that we had some other root text room that Haruka root text room I think Rinpoche gave. Yeah, so that is so Rinpoche came to it was request already, but the Rinpoche came to went to Bauda. So came to the bridge, you know, down below Swamrat with the bridge, you see. Rinpoche came on the bridge, so I was there. So Rinpoche said, this is auspicious. So like Rinpoche came to receive me. So said that. Yeah. So so Chapter Song Tajamite, who's Hiruka. So Rinpoche gave this initiation with the very happy, pleased mind. So I did this few times the initiation. Okay, so I'm not so sure so whether this lineage of the Jamgo control. Lineage of Jamgo control, I'm not sure. So he said, Lama Tribeo to Milaje, Sendon Twejan, give out Dunjutu, Nanson Diego Java Shajishi. So the Lama Tribeo to Milaje, Lama Guru, Tribeo to the enriched of realization. Yeah. So when control of the delusion, you see, hallucinate mind, reached of the those realizations. Lord J, perfect or Lord Mila. Even by hearing just name, Milarepa's name, even by hearing them just Milarepa's name, give out the news for 7 lifetimes, you don't get reborn lower realms. Even just by hearing name, you don't get reborn lower realms, hell, hunger, was animal, for 7 lifetimes. So this Milarepa has promised that is to stop, to close the door of the rebirth lower realm. So 7 lifetimes. Tanda Sungri Chimbu Jasashu. So now the Milarepa is abiding in the city of the great unification. There's a unified, the part of unification, part of learning unification, then there's a result, normal learning, unification, great unification, normal learning, so enlightenment. Konde tenyo malu chinjela. So the Samsara Nirvana, then it's the place. Then it's a place. Inanimate, then is the place. You know, it's sentient beings, moving. That's been sentient beings. So all are every single place in the moving of Samsara Nirvana is blessed. So, by requesting Milarepa, by request, Milarepa, then definitely look at you with compassion. So I'll type it. Never see. Chilab sijin tedin yonglabi. So blessings, blessings. To he can say descend or there side. He grant blessings. So I don't know. He gives great blessings to everyone. Anyone who have devotion to Milarepa. So give blessing to everyone. So that's without translating word by word. Techi Duten Nanjo on the Cho. Therefore, Duten Nanjo on the Cho. Therefore, they attempt to practice. Therefore, attempt to practice. Nanjo on the Cho. The supreme enriched yogi. The Milarepa. So therefore, worthwhile to practice Milarepa. All this. If you have, I suggest, if you have Milarepa paintings, statues like that, you should have this at the bottom. It's very, very inspiring. You should have this. I was going to put this outside house. We have a Milarepa carved on the rock, the place outside. But I thought, for many times I thought, but never succeed, never get done the practice. If you have Thanga or anything, then you must have this there. The English, I try my best, but there. So other Tibetan or English is over there. So that's very inspiring. So if you recite the Milarepa mantra, this is just even hearing them like that benefits. But if you recite the Milarepa mantra, Guru Hasabacha Savastapalaho, Guru Hasabacha Savastapalaho. So if you recite that 7 times or something, then you definitely get reborn in pure land. Onga, Milarepa's pure land. Then they use Milarepa. So like that. So it's incredible. This is due to Milarepa's bodhicitta, Changchukesam. Milarepa's bodhicitta, Changchukesam. Why so much is many Buddhists, doesn't matter whichever sect, many Buddhists in the world know Milarepa's. Even though they're numberless who achieved enlightenment and, achieved enlightenment, they're numberless, but there are many. But Milarepa become sort of his name, holy actions, is well known in the world. I mean, any Buddhist, you see, like that. So, So this is due to Milarepa's Chandrakasam. So, why reciting, why hearing name is incredible benefit, and reciting mantra is a great benefit to born pure land. All that's Milarepa's Chandrakasam do that. So I just want to tell this. Then Kasuri. In English, this is written by the Lama past life. Well, I'm supposed to I'm not remember, but you see, past life. I think his son, Lama Karma. I think he wrote this. His son, very good Tibetan writing. Very good writing. Very good. He's a layperson, Lama Kama. So he wrote this. They're very short Milarepa practice. It is in English. So anyway, if you want to do something, this is so short. In English is good, or even English mantra, so good, so powerful. That's it, and then initiation is very short, 1 second. I think it's a minute, probably 1 minute, I'm not sure. But anyway, Pru initiation, okay, sure. Yeah, there's English, but I didn't, make copies. So I just read, so you get an idea. But you don't do the Tibetan, so I just read the English. But if you have this Tibetan and English, this is calling Guru from far, written by the very first incarnation of Janggo Kondro. I think the Lord Thai is very first. It's incredible, mind-blowing. There's a, unbelievable, there's Lamdrim. No, I didn't have to receive a lineage of this yet. I don't think so. I don't remember. Receive lineage. So I just read Tibetan. I'm in the English, just quickly, then you have an idea. I'm using this as a motivation for the initiation. The purpose is there. Lama think of us. Kind of Lama think of us. Essence of the Buddhas of the 3 times. Essence of genuine Dharma in scripture and realization. Master of the noble gathering of the Sangha. Root Lama, may you think of us. A great teacher of blessing and compassion. Source of the 2 cities. Buddha activities that grants whatever is desired. Root Lama, may you think of us. Lama Amitabha, think of us. This might take some time, so there's not this beginning part. From here. Sorry, from here. Alas, sentient beings like ourselves who have committed negative actions wanders in samsara from beginner's time, still experiences endless suffering. We do not feel even an instant of repentance. Lama, think of us. Behold us swiftly with compassion. Bless us that renunciation arises from the depth of our heart. Although we have attained a precious human birth with the leisure and resources, we wasted in vain. Constantly distracted by the activities of this hollow life. When it comes to completing the great goal of liberation, we are overcome by laziness and return empty-handed from a land filled with jewels. Lama, think of us, behold us swiftly with compassion, and bless us that we make constantly distracted by the activities of the hollow life. When it comes to accomplishing the great goal of liberation, we are overcome by laziness and return empty-handed from a land filled with jewels. Lama, think of us, behold us swiftly with compassion. Bless us that we make this life meaningless. There is no one on this earth who will not die. Even now, people are passing away, one after another. We also soon must die. But like a fool, we plan to live long. Lama, think of us. Behold us swiftly with compassion. Bless us that we what after that? Huh? Come tell. What after this? Here.
Curtail.
Bless us that we curtail all of our scheming. We will be separated from our closest friends. Others will enjoy the wealth we as misery kept. Even our body we hold so dear will be left behind. And our consciousness will wander without direction in the path of samsara. Lama, think of us, behold us swiftly with compassion. Bless us that we realize the fulfilled of this life. In front, the black darkness of the fear waits to take us in. From behind, we are chased by the by the flares red wind of karma. What is that one? The hideous. What's this? Hideous.
Hideous, yeah.
The hideous messenger of the Lord of the Dead beat and stab us. And so we must experience the unbearable suffering of the Lord's. Lama, think of us, behold us swiftly with compassion. Bless us that we are liberated from the charms of lower realms. Huh? Chasms of the lower realms. We cancelled with ourselves a mountain of faults. Yet we put down others and broadcast their shortcomings, though they be minute as a sesame seed. Though we have not yet slightest good qualities, we both saying how great we are. We have the land of Dharma practitioners, but practice only non-Dharma. Lama think us, behold us simply with compassion. Bless us that we lose our pride and self-centeredness. We cancel with the demon of ego, clinging that always bring us to ruin. All of our thoughts cause pleasures to increase. All of our actions have non-virtuous results. We have not even turned towards the path of liberation. Lama think of us, behold us swiftly with compassion. Bless us that grasping onto self be uprooted. A little praise makes us happy, a little blame makes us sad. With a few harsh words, we lose the armor of patience. Even if we see those who are destitute, no compassion arises. When there is an opportunity to be generous, we are tied in knots of greed. Lama think of us, behold us swiftly with compassion. Bless us that our mind be one with the Dharma. We think samsara is worthwhile when it is not. We give our higher vision to the sake of food and food and what? Food and clothes. Although we have all that is needed, we constantly want more. Our minds are deceived by unreal illusory phenomena. Lama think of us, behold us swiftly with compassion. Bless us that we let go of attachment of this life. Not able to endure the merest physical, mental pain. With blind courage, we do not hesitate to fall into lower realms. Although we see it directly, the unfurling law of cause and effect. We do not act virtuously, but increase our unvirtuous activity. Lama think of us, behold us swiftly with compassion. Bless us that we come to trust completely in the law of the karma. We hate our enemies and cling to friends. lost in Dharma, in darkness of ignorance, we do not know what is accept or reject. When practicing Dharma, we fall into dullness, drowsiness and sleep. When not practicing Dharma, we are clever and our senses are clear. Lama, think of us, behold us swiftly with compassion. Bless us that we overcome our enemy and clash. From the outside, we appear to be the genuine Dharma prisoner. On the inside, our minds have no blended with the Dharma. We cancel our clashes into the poisonous snake. Yet, when difficult situation arises, the hidden faults of a poor practitioner comes to light. Lama was behold us swiftly with compassion. Bless us that we ourselves are able to tame our mind, not recognizing our own fault. We take the kata form of a Dharma practitioner while engaging in non-Dharma pursuit. We are hallucinated to Kailash, and non-virtuous. We are habituated to clash and non-virtuous activity. Again and again, virtuous intentions arise. Again and again, they are cut off. Lama, think of us, behold us swiftly with compassion. Bless us that we see our own fault. When the passing of each day, we come closer to death. As each day arrives, our mind gets more rigid. Though we serve the Lama, our devotion is gradually obscured. Our love, affection, and our outlook towards our Dharma friends diminish. Lama think was behold us swiftly with compassion. Bless us that we tame our obstacle mind. Obstinate. Although we have taken refuge maybe you read Kuka. Can you read Kuka? Can you read? Now I'm within the half. Maybe more than half. Can you read?
Although we have taken...
Huh? Can everybody can hear?
Although we...
Maybe you put this up. What? So minimal I read. Okay. All right. Well, there's something in the night. It says stop. Yeah. So you read.
Although we have taken refuge, endangered bodhicitta and made prayers, devotion and compassion have not arisen in the depths of our being. Dharma activity and the practice of virtue have turned into hollow words. Our empty achievements are many, but none have moved our mind. Lama, think of us, behold us swiftly with compassion. Bless us that whatever we do is in harmony with the Dharma. All suffering arises from wanting happiness to ourselves, although it is taught that enlightenment is attained through benefiting others. We engender bodhicitta while secretly cherishing our own selves. We do not benefit others, and further, we even unconsciously harm them. Lama, think of us, behold us swiftly with compassion. Bless us that we are able to exchange self for other. Our Lama is actually the appearance of the Buddha himself, but we take him to be an ordinary human being. We come to forget the Lama's kindness and giving us profound instructions. We are upset if we do not get what we want. We see the Lama's activity and behaviour through the veil of doubts and wrong views. Lama, think of us, behold us swiftly with compassion. Bless us that bless us to be free of obscurations. Our devotion increases. Our own mind is the Buddha, but we do not recognize it. All concepts are the Dharmakaya, but we do not realize
here, I want to say, yeah, it's the realizations. It's the inner Nangi Yongjin. So that's regard to Nangi Yongjin. Inner teacher, inner guru. That's it. It is explained the debating subject. So in the Gulupa, in the Kasu Lama Tsangwa tradition, Nangi Yongjin. Then also, the Papanga's calling Guru from far, the subtle mind, because the words I don't remember, the clear light, see, pure clear light, impure clear light. So the impure, starting from impure clear light, so the very subtle mind realizing emptiness. So that is the inner Lama. That is mentioned inner Lama, Nangi Lama, or Nyusen Tamo. Or even while you are falling apart. So the clear light is pure clear, pure eligible, impure. Because the pure eligible, impure eligible, pure eligible. So clear light has the clear light example. I mean, the name clear light example, the clear light meaning. Clear light meaning to directly perceive emptiness. Subtle mind directly perceive emptiness, the clear light meaning. So clear light example. So clear light example starting from there, then that's inner guru. So Lama Tsangwa tradition, all that like that. You have to know these things. So so I mean, that's kind of something coming similar to this. Okay, then you go on.
all concepts are the Dharmakaya, but we do not realize it. This is the uncontrived natural state, but we cannot sustain it. This is the true nature of the mind, settled in itself, but we are unable to believe it. Lama, think of us, behold us swiftly with compassion. Bless us that self-awareness be liberated into its ground. Death is certain to come, but we are unable to take this to heart. Genuine Dharma is certain to benefit, but we are unable to practice correctly. The truth of karma, cause and effect, is certain, but we do not decide correctly what to give up and what to accept. It is certainly necessary to be mindful and alert, but these qualities are not stable within, and we are carried away by distraction. Lama, think of us, behold us swiftly with compassion. Bless us that we stay mindful with no distractions. Out of previous negative karma we are born at the end of this degenerate time. Our previous actions have become the cause of suffering. Bad friends cast over us the shadow of their negative actions. Our practice of virtue is corrupted by meaningless gossip. Lama, think of us, behold us swiftly with compassion. Bless us that we take the Dharma deeply to heart. At first there is nothing but Dharma on our mind, but at the end the result is in the cause of samsara and lower realms. The harvest of liberation is destroyed by the frost of unvirtuous activity. We, like wild savages, have lost our ultimate vision. Lama, think of us, behold us swiftly with compassion. Bless us within, we bring the genuine Dharma to perfection. Bless us that repentance arise from deep within. Bless us that we curtail all our scheming. Bless us that from the depth of our heart we remember death. Bless us that we develop certainty in the law of karma. Bless us that our path become free of obstacles. Bless us that we are able to exert ourselves in practice. Bless us that we bring difficult situations into the path. Bless us that antidotes, through their own power, are completely effective. Bless us that genuine devotion arise. Bless us that we see the very face of the mind's true nature. Bless us that self-awareness awaken in the centre of our heart. Bless us that delusive appearances are completely eliminated. Bless us that we achieve enlightenment in one lifetime. We pray to you, precious Lama. Kind Lama, Lord of Dharma, we call out to you with longing. For us unworthy ones, you are the only hope. Bless us that your mind blends with ours.
So I thought to play the tune, it is very inspiring, but I think there's a time, so I just read this in Tibetan. I forgot all that. Lama, that is Zopa, that John Control, Gudang, but the Lurtaya, the command that the Bay Lamrin took top of Shuja to what is that? Lama Cheno, Jama, Dande, Simple, and the Dujin, Tame to the core unitum, Tadunga, Tame, Yonjure, Joshikita, Majebe, Lama Cheno, to the new Dusi, and you didn't give a chinilum. Tanjo took them, Mrs. Tong Taken, Tame said the Chaveta to Yen, Tanjan Tabatula, Lele Cherry. Nuling the Laton, Lord Jurve, Lamacino, to the new Dusi, Militant Dendruva Chinilum. Much satin, Lubatic Jame, Tanda Tizi, Niti Parodro, Ryan, you went to Chigajan. Using the Tebe, New Rubo, Lamacino, to the Indusi, Lame, all not to a Chinilum. 인도도에 자시 소소차 쓰는 사람이 너도 신이지 제빌로장 슈도 보내수 남자파도 때문에 화참 라마케노 두지 유드시 진정거면 또벌지 이름 집에 뭔가 나쁜 원에수 레줄로마 타보 잡네테 민도 신제 본인 대진소 소강한도 등은 연관 라마케노 두지 유드시 연선 야네 통바 연선 야네 타바 진로 Ranjerigo tayo kondobe, shenjutiri tayo dozi me, yunde jungse meja samolom, chebe mingda, Chemi Kona Lama Chena, Tuja Nudisi, Rangdangaja Shiva Chinilo, Tempon Danzu Gombo, Hontu, sometimes Nyoma Pebeju, Chetamje, Migajivichi, Tavelam the Chota Machimbe, Lama Kena, Tuja Nudisi, Nazantena Tomba, Nazantena Chava Chinilo, Tometan Gata Mengaji, Singetan Sabe Kosesho, Singetamla Sabe Kosesho. Tometan Singetam Sabe Kosesho, Yamda Toya, Singetam Sabe Kosesho, Yamda Toya, in the same age. So here, when I speak to Raja, so like Tibetan words, names of pujas, like Geshi, then he says Geshi, things like that, So I said something, then I have to repeat again, then I get angry. Singing is just mere bad words, then you lose your protection. You lose the protection, or you lose the, what do you call it, armor? You lose the armor of the patience. You lose. Just hearing some bad words. Nyamdato, inje semeje, jiyul chungde, sene doba veching, lama keno, toche yungde si, simi shodan deba chingilo. Kowa nyingba mada, nyingbo song, toga chido, tendu lingi por, kogo tsanyo, gogo chichir mang. Miden jeme chuye rangsim, lama keno, toche yungde si, chedo loye tongwa chingilo, lozen tongal tama mesujang, $100, $100, $100 니데지 근데 루메가 좀 통해서 가마도 디베어나페 라마케는 투징은 됐어요. 내가 이제 왔지니로 달 당선이라 차슴지 당선내라 때문문달도 최신주의 직문이 와서 최민주도 뭐 사실도 라마케는 투징은 됐어요. 녀만다고 점바징이로 지내되는 양다 최배서 남들한선 최다 만대베 루두신데 녀목고나베 젠단체제 최배 상담도 젠단체제 최배 상담도 최배제 최배 상담도 라마케는 도징이듯이 란주랑도 같이 란주 멤버랑게 마서베 최배 수수 최미 나서 녀만민게를 쉬지고 게로 야야 제장 게로 야야 제장 야야 체 라마케는 도징이듯이 란주랑도 같이 샤레 송시 칠라 파바 샤레 송시 칠라 파파니 니르런시 란주 치지 종 라마데시 무그르비 딥 체라 지등 타나 치중소 라마케는 되징듯이 무그랑규도 지금 잼됐음지 선들 제나야 무그니네 때네 마제 세자mon주 세제 계전은 저를 잡을 주도 마게 라마케는 되징듯이 지지 수도 좋아 지나 다다데베 동아탄지 셴베셈지 산제 두순자 선조게지 랑드푸드주 선조게지 랑드푸드주 그자를 따서 셴데밍만 생생 그 시기로도 데밍만 생생지 저기 그 나올 때는 벌써 어디 자를 따서 되면서 선조게지 랑드푸드주 셴베다지 셴셴 셴벤따지 셴셴느쇼 셴벤따지 셴은 셔를 주서 어디 쓴노입니다. 셴벤따지 셴은 셔를 주 라마케는 두징듯이 다신 대원을 버칭 상중어나 라마 미르슨 담자던 백가진 랑이지 랑데 마준탄 이지금 제주나라 태중 로드지 라마케는 두지 유지시 무드메 표바치라 랑서 상제 인정 엄마시 남도 주고 이제 대마도 맞으는 거 이제 정만 랑반들이 이제 이마치 라마케는 두징스 다데 그때 그 사마트나 저도 저라면 주다버든 나게 용진이 세야다 아니 단데 제법다 주방에 라마 장변나라 단다 가서래 뉴스는 참지 낭라마 Nusam Tamati, Nagalamas, or the Children, so situation, Nusam Tamati, Nagalamata, Casor, the Bay was at Tunjo, was at the Bay was that they are giving the Nangalam. Oh, they must have 그래서 다 단단한 치수수기 난주 치수수기 난주 강남다 이점도 있고 강남구제 아니 강로를 간 차와대 이제 그자 뭐 다강 퇴야디 딘숭제 아니 일라 강템버디 투제 이점티 투 계속수면 난저 오두세 딱고 진주고 여러와 고메 여러와 아니 강자 일라 강템버디 일도 영망 버팅으로와 일을 더 자세다 팀보다 망버팅으로와 일라 강템버 담제다 디 이점티 투 계속수면 난저 검도게라 다디 난주 검도를 얻어 드렸어요. 뒤투임바 검니 되죠라. 다 마타가 나와도 도와서 답에 나왔던 거라. 나 냠는 집에 가서 제자 드렸어다니 저디 그래 즉디디레 세제 다대지 집에만 저 간다 어디를 두가 냠는 데도가 기스스면 난 좋거든. 그거보다 나의 집어집어 정도야. 내가 다 따져서 다 삼로 가서 발 다 세나 어든지 다 수고를 그래서 산대 용감마시 남도 주고이니 대마도 맞아 육매이 정만 라바넬이 예마지 라마긴 되지는지 랑라서 좋아 친이로 용의 치원이네 뭐 대마도 평에 담주 수지 주면 내가랜데 랑도 수심에 공공의 전세마대 인외지 라마진 두 예매 셈베 심버징으로 뭐래 nembe 님의 조다지 나체 담제 뭐래 nembe 님의 조다지 나체 담제 동안 주로서 정해남지 디베 제모요 되밀랭메 계줄 예매 킬 라마친을 소징을지 설원유를 제와 친이로 당버선지 쳐야 매발라 타마tun도 고항에서주 타벨로다 미게시게 좀 든든 예비 뭐다자는 라마친을 소징을지 담지 타를 셈바 친이로 계시되는 제와 친이로 로멜로나 통화 친이로 저와 있는 셈바 친이로 렐레이지 제와 친이로 라라 파제메바 친이로 저들은 내가 친이로 땡아람들로 마친 님바란도 또 친이로 되면 제와 친이로 늘로라서 잡아 친이로 나르니위 세바 친이로 주난시다 잡아 친이로 세지성이 되어 친이로 저들도 라바는 바지 눈에보다 진짜 친이 까면들 어떻게 되지 그 예매대와 진지로 so here's a Milarepa advice that he chanted. So I want to play the chanting. The first I play the English, so you get some idea. So, Lama, sorry, I mean, perfect Lama, to your holy body I request. Jelame kula soande, tanre dresemba tingiros. Please bless me. Myself the beggar, complete living the hermitage. But here, me the beggar, this could be, because you see, Tebashi, Lubu Churde, Chubu Talde, Lubu Churde, Chubu Talde, Tabu Gaza, Shivalte, therefore reliance. So, your innermost is Lubu, your main future aim, the Churde, rely on Dharma. Chubu Talde, your main aim is plan, Dharma is a round cave. The tabu shilate, your main aim of the round cave is to death. So then there's a punyetopsum, mirenepu. So you mirenepu. Excluded. Expelled from the human being neck. So you reach the line of dogs. Hustle top. So you achieve the line of the devils. So I'm not going to details. I was planning to go through these details. Means how to, means very beginning, how to practice Dharma. What is Dharma? Holy Dharma that we have to practice. So not today. I'm not going to go there to the monks. Not today. So it will take time. So you see, so the beggar is the Chubu Talte, so that's you see, your innermost aim to be the beggar. So so basically it means get rid of adult Dharma, attachment to this life pleasure, food, clothing, then the reputation, which is the most difficult one. So that I'm happy that my relatives, my family relatives do not know, do not feel. That I'm bad, that I'm suffering, but the enemy do not know that, do not your enemy. If I'm able to die here in this hermitage, although my yogi, my wish is completed. If I die here in the hermitage, then like that, you see, I'm being happy. Your family, friend, nobody knows, and you don't feel, and you how much you suffered, your enemy do not know. Then you see, you are alone, and if I'm die in this hermitage, I might not do something yogis, my wish is completed. The Milarepa thing. Nanjo Sama gave a toje matzin, now sing me matzoa, Nanjo Samba Zopa. So I'm being old, my friends do not feel this. And then I'm sick. My sister do not know, not real. If I die at this hermitage, my yogi wish completed. Shiva mi matsoshi rulu chaye matomar, and Shiva mi matsoshi. So I'm dead. Nobody knows me, and the body is rotten, and even the bird cannot see, cannot take, cannot see. If I die, this hermitage, the yogis' wishes be completed. That means Milarepa practice. In the West, when you die, you pay a lot of money in this box. This box is so expensive. To die in the West is so expensive there. No nonsense. So I'm saying that. So I'm saying you keep the money. You burn body. You make charity to. There are numberless people, no house, no food, no sing this, children, the old people, so much you can help. Then you pay a huge, I don't know how many $1,000, but that makes sense. It doesn't benefit you, just the attachment. Sheru dangme jibatan, saju bui savaru, so your body is rotten, and the dangma, flies, bees, sucking, sucking. Then the nerves, eaten by maggots, yeah. They get eaten by maggots. Like that, even like that happens. If I die at this hermitage, our yogis wishes completed. Not just somebody, Zopa, Milarepa's wishes. Then you are able to complete your Dharma practice. You are able to develop Dharma. Then whole path to enlightenment. It is said in the teaching, I'm not sure which one. Achieving enlightenment is up to Dovapang Chanantan. Sanjay Kontati, Sanjay Kontati, Dovapang Chan, I don't know which text, so achieving enlightenment is right there where you give desire. Enlightenment achievement right there where you give up your desire. That's what Milarepa is saying there. Nga gona mije meba nana taje meba jidiri chinen na jo sama Zopa. You see, the way to really enjoy happiness in this life is by giving up desire, seeking the pleasure of this life, food, clothing, and the reputation. So, then see. It is said, I need this, I need that, I need that, I need that, I need that. That's not attaining happiness with this life. That is suffering. I need this, I need that, I need this. So this. But you say, I don't need this, I don't need this, I don't need this, I don't need that, I know nothing. That from there starts your achieving real happiness, peace. You have to know that. No, we have to know that. Kata, nga dego nigo sungla shigo sestina, chata de ne kaswari, dunga bashim, that the diyo amars, that nga diya mongo, kaka mongo, the young. 다 대중만에 난기 대중 다 대중만에 됐죠. 그래서 제가 아니 세디로 땅네 세디를 잡이 되자 이든 쪽이 세디를 잡이 되자도 땅네 딜러 땅네 아 되게 가져네 오 되니 뭐네 단내기 되지 루야디 어디 디 동안 뜻하고 이제 꼽으시고 제가 제디디로 제디디기 나와서 잡이 되자 어디로 땅네 오다 딘티드나 되지 뭐네 단내기 되지 오 저야 야버디 내 통에 가고 디 시원하게 영화맵이 수전 저쪽 간다봐 어떻게 들음도 지워지고 제스도 순자 어디 제디디로 왔다 땐 디중문에 저야 디문에 내게 또 어디 변화 가서래 가자 내마 가가지고 말에 그래서 하든지 그다음에 라마 가자 가가지고 말에 그다음에 라마 어디 가자 그다 줘봐 보더라 디 지디 최지 막인데 탈 매기 탈아봐 쇼니 가자 제배가 떨는지 생각하자 매구죠 매구자지 그 공래하다 가서래 꼬마 잡아 가서 이미 원도 꼬마 님은 잡아지 아니 가다 다다때만 뭐다 전에 가자 어디라시고 그라쯤을 빼면서 그러지 아니 다 제가 제대로 되지 제면 아니 제가 제대로 아니 가서래 니케 세미니 제대로 딱만 잡아가지고 니케 세미니 다 세멜라 그 세멜라 뒤들어 다타라 저기 그다 이제 지올라는 살아 아니 세기 니카미지 다 세멜라 니 세기 니카미지 소게 게셰 그다 가문 네 게셰 뱅고냐 said he said when he was very famous rubber that time night time so he has 49 sack of grain. So the people call 49 sack nigirkama. So he has all kinds of weapons around neck, not neck, sorry, waist. So he said, only he was a famous robbery thief. Then his food cannot find, his mouth cannot find food. But later when he renounced it was Dharma, attachment to his life, the pleasure of the life, the food, clothing, the reputation. Then food cannot find his mouth. You understand? Food cannot find. So much food. Unbelievable. The offering people after he renounced, there's so much offering. So food, one example, food cannot find his mouth. Before, his food cannot find food. You understand? Later, food cannot find his mouth. So, yeah. So that's a few words, then I finish. Not going on, at my door, there's no people going, no people's footprint. Nana taje never do. Inside there's no change of blood. I don't know, maybe that could. Inside there's no change of blood. Like that, in this hermitage every time, my wish. I agree, my wish is completed. Not just somebody way. Roller, my the corpse There's no people, doing things around your body. There's no body there. Your cover, there's nobody around there. When you're dying, there's nobody crying for you. There's nobody. In Taiwan, they always hire one person, one lady. I didn't see, but I hear where the center is. The road is nearby, so around 12 o'clock, then always the person's body is carried to the cemetery. I want to go one day. And see how things are done, but it never happened. So yeah, I can hear where we're eating food. Then in the road there was a truck, bus there on that road. Then there's a lady always crying, "Ooh!" We pay money. You hired. The family hired the money. And I heard that the cemetery, the lady walks with the four limbs. Oh, like that, the cry so much, because she's paid. So the owner, the family, they drink wine, they drink the talk, the wine. I heard that. So the truth doesn't make sense. Where's the money? She gets the money, but anyway, so there's nobody around my covers. Nobody. And then when I die, there's nobody here to cry. Ooh, So like that, if I die here, the message on my eyes yogi, which is completed. That's Milarepa. The Dharma practice. Kasong dimi me batang, disong ten teso me baru, juduru china, not just samba zawa him. Kasong dimi me batang, person, somebody that coming, going, there's nothing like that, you see? People are so worried. I must give you one example. Neil, many years ago, he was worried. The sanghas were old. Sanghas, when they become so old, there's nobody look after, nobody, what he was so worried, he would become old, so nobody's helping with it. What will you do, he was so worried. So now here is abandoned. They're here to be abandoned. You see? The Dharma practice. 10 animals jewel is to be abandoned. You have to know that. But of course, for other people, want to help other people, that's different. But you are afraid, I want to become old. Nobody look after me. That's to be abandoned. That's not to be holy. You see here, Milarepa, Kasong Timi, Meabatan, this one, that's one. So, this person, some somebody coming, going, there's nothing like that. So there's nothing like that. The same is, if I die, if I'm able to die here, the either yogi, which is completed. Mimelungbe tabodu, tangbo chiwi amondi, mimelungbe tabodu, in the cave where there's no human beings, nobody. Tangbo chibi mondi, I the beggar to die there. This prayer, related to Taba shows, this prayer, made it happen to other living beings. Do it in the Taba show. Temna samba zawain. Other please enjoy. Okay, all right. Yeah. 3月元旦3枚。3月元旦3枚。